Hi, my name is David Brennan with Safety Evolution. Just wanted to talk to you today about filling out FLHAs. One of the challenges that we see is that workers just see it as a paper exercise. They pencil whip it, it's the exact same as the day before. So how do we actually get our workers to take ownership of that document and use it the way it was intended to protect them and those around them in the workplace? So I worked in oil and gas, worked in major projects, and one of the biggest challenges that we saw on a day-to-day basis was hazard assessments that were incomplete. They didn't get filled out properly, hazards were missed, steps were missed, which obviously led to injuries and incidents on the workplace. When we started teaching this framework to the teams that worked with us, we actually saw a significant decrease in the incidents that happened, as well as when you started to investigate the incidents, you didn't see that missed hazards were as high on the list of causal factors. So we use a framework of teaching the worker or workforce to use the hazard assessment as their planning tool. The first step with that is that they need to understand everything that they need to do for that task. So write out all your task steps. Start with the beginning of your day, working through preparing, getting your tools, getting your equipment that you need, going out, performing the work, and then of course clean up and close out at the end of the day. From there, now that you have your plan, you can start to look at, okay, so what do I actually need to get? What do I need to be prepared for the day? What tools, what equipment, what supplies, and that will allow them to pre-plan out the job so that they're not running back and forth to the tool crib, they're not running back and forth to get more material, and gives them a much better outlook on what they're going to be doing that day. Once they have their plan built, then they can sit down at the workplace and look at the hazards that are associated with the work. So what are the hazards that are inherent with the work? What are the hazards that the actual workplace has? Look around, make sure that they walk through the area, see everything that's there. Once their hazards are documented, then they can actually begin to look at how are we going to control all of these hazards. This comes back around to the plan. So if they have fall protection, they need to make sure that they have that equipment. And it gives them that feedback loop to make sure that they have everything that they need to do their work safely for the day. So now we've taken what was, in their mind, a pencil whipping exercise to keep the safety person happy and turned it into a usable tool for them to be able to work through their day and work through their day successfully. So one of the biggest things that we've seen in the workplace is that hazards, missed hazards, undocumented hazards, which in my mind is a missed hazard, are a leading cause of injuries. So the better we can get our team at capturing the hazards and understanding their work for the day, the better off and the less incidents that we'll have. So in a recap, what we want to make sure is that our team takes that hazard assessment and use it as their planning document. And they need to put out all the steps for the day's work. They need to be able to look at all the tools, equipment, materials that they have. Then once that's done, then they can go through the work area and look at any of the hazards that are there, make sure they put their controls in place, and use it throughout the day to verify that they're on track with their plan and that they're doing the work that they need to and they have all the hazards. If you guys want a little cheat sheet on how to train this piece, just click the download below and have a wonderful and safe day.